Global economic and cultural phenomenon, Taylor Swift in 2023. In 2023, Taylor Swift transformed everything she touched into diamonds. Time magazine named her Person of the Year, making her the first artist in the world to receive this title. It seems that 2024 will be even more dazzling for Taylor Swift. With a tour that brought in over $1 billion solidifying her prominent position in the U.S. economy, Taylor Swift's blockbuster, The Eras Tour, surpassed even Hollywood on its own turf. She became one of the influential figures impacting the upcoming U.S. presidential election. Taylor Swift demonstrated her dominance across all media fields in 2023. In the film and box office category at the Golden Globes the following year, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour was nominated alongside blockbuster films like Oppenheimer, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse. Speculation in the media suggests that Taylor Swift might receive Oscar nominations in relevant categories to attract the most public attention. Every program now eagerly desires Taylor Swift's presence as the most effective marketing and promotional strategy due to her overwhelming natural allure. Deadline quipped, in the US, nothing is bigger than the National Football League, NFL, except Taylor Swift. Why? When Taylor Swift appeared in a private box to cheer on her boyfriend, Kansas City Chiefs player Travis Kelce, television lenses turned toward her, causing a significant spike in ratings. If some people turn everything they touch into gold, then for Taylor Swift it seems to be where she touches, everything turns into diamonds, not only shining brilliantly but also significantly increasing in value. In the past year, Taylor Swift made the word success seem trivial when, in 2023, she released the album 1989, Taylor's Version. A re-recorded version of the classic 1989 album whose recording rights were previously owned by someone else. Taylor Swift's 1989, Taylor's Version, became the most streamed album of 2023 on Spotify on its first day of release. The Woman Who Changes the Rules. Taylor Swift's resounding success in re-recording albums forced record labels, including Universal Music Group, where she is currently under an exclusive recording contract, to simultaneously change their rules to protect themselves in the future. Billboard reported that record labels are amending contracts to require artists to wait for 30 years after leaving the company before re-recording old music, as opposed to the 5 to 7 years it used to be. Taylor Swift had to wait 6 years before she could re-record her albums, and immediately her fans had no interest in listening to the old recordings, not owned by the idol anymore. Taylor Swift still has 2 more re-recorded albums to complete the formal ownership of her entire music legacy, namely the Taylor Swift and Reputation albums. Both are expected to be released in 2024, alongside Taylor Swift continuing the Eras Tour to sweep the globe. If nothing changes, Taylor Swift is likely to have a brilliant 2024, greeting 2025 from an even higher position than she is now. Taylor Swift not only changes the rules in the music industry where she has always been dominant, but she also changes the rules in football. If Americans ever thought the NFL couldn't get any more famous with Taylor Swift appearing at her boyfriend's games, she proved that her influence knows no bounds when 24 million viewers were attracted the first time Taylor Swift was in the stands cheering for Travis Kelce. To be precise, she made the most popular sport in the US even more famous and reached many audiences not football fans. Taylor Swift's exciting, natural, and romantic presence in the NFL made the league more watchable and lovable, especially in the eyes of women. In the game where the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Denver Broncos, when Taylor Swift attended right after the debut of the Eras Tour concert film, ratings increased by 57% compared to the previous week, with female viewers making up 36%. Each fan spent $1,300 locally. While Taylor Swift is not directly involved in the local economy in the US, her presence and the Eras Tour help spread wealth everywhere. According to the U.S. Travel Association, on average, each of her fans spends $1,300 contributing to the local economy where she performs through tourism, hotels, food, goods, and clothing. This spending level is comparable to the Super Bowl, but it's just one night out of 53 performances in 20 cities over 5 months, creating a direct economic impact of over $5 billion, according to estimates. This figure is larger than the GDP of a small country. For example, 6 concerts of Taylor Swift at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles generated $320 million with 3,300 job opportunities, according to the California Employment Development Department. Taylor Swift is also a rare pop music star publicly praised by the Federal Reserve for providing incalculable benefits to the U.S. economy. When the singer brings the Eras Tour to other countries in 2024, this spread of wealth effect is expected to go global. Currently, Taylor Swift is seen as one of the names that could change the landscape of the U.S. presidential election later this year. She openly supported President Joe Biden in 2020. Her strong appeal in some states was considered a factor in the Republican Party's stumble in the midterm elections in 2022. Let's wait and see whom Taylor Swift will support this year and how her choice will bring about significant changes. Taylor Swift has today because she never lost hope. Even Taylor Swift has faced setbacks. That's a well-known fact. 2016 was the year when she hit rock bottom in her career and life. She was recorded and manipulated by TV star Kim Kardashian to distort, demean, and connect her to the famous music video by rapper Kanye West, Kim's husband at the time. Taylor Swift became the antagonist, deceitful, cunning, the venomous snake in the eyes of millions of netizens. As she later admitted, she was collectively bullied by millions of people. The incident caused Taylor Swift mental distress, leading her to move to the UK for a year and lose faith in everything. Subsequently, with her own determination and the support of her family, she regained her spirits, responded to everything with music and talent, gradually reclaimed her name, and shone again at the peak. From the piled-up pain, Taylor Swift once described in her music, "The number of stones I received was enough to build a castle." The singer turned them into inspiration and motivation to rise so that no one could throw stones at her anymore. Or more accurately, Taylor Swift is now sitting on the throne, something built with all the bitter stones she has gone through.